Hey guys, Jigsaw0097 here today. As you guys know, I try not to get too political on this channel. I have made a couple videos about like Donald Trump and stuff like that, but I feel like I need to make this video just because it's kind of becoming really scary and annoying to me, the things I'm seeing people doing. I recently read about this guy that he identifies as a 10-year-old girl now. That's kind of the point of this video. This is a 53-year-old man, and he basically just decided to put on a dress, put on a wig, and become a 10-year-old girl. He had a wife and kids, is what I read. This is older news, guys, so I don't know. You might have already heard about this, but I just barely read about it, and that's why I'm making this video. But he basically divorced his wife and abandoned his kids so that he could go be a 10-year-old girl and be adopted and live with this new foster family and their kids. I find this just repugnant and repulsive on many levels, guys. I think it's just absolutely selfish to do this, and it's just very disturbing that this is being deemed acceptable. That's the biggest reason I want to make this video, is because I watched a interview they did with him, like a special, and they pretty much were like okay with him doing this. They didn't make him feel guilty for abandoning his family. They didn't do anything. They didn't really call him like a hero like they did with Bruce Jenner, but they basically just allowed this behavior to seem acceptable. And that's the real frightening thing here, guys, is that this kind of behavior is being deemed acceptable now. It's very, very frightening that society's heading down this way, where transgender people that like this, that are allowed to play this fantasy with themselves and the world, and we're deeming it okay. It's almost like the inmates are running the asylum at this point, because it seems like these people are just being enabled now. It's like they have a legit mental illness, most of them, and now it's just basically come to the point where society is deeming it okay. And I don't think it is okay, guys. It's kind of crazy, because if this kind of behavior, if we celebrate stuff like this, what happened to the days where we used to celebrate like legitimate achievement, you know, like things that people accomplished, lifetime achievement stuff? Like, when did it become the norm to celebrate things like gay pride? Now, I have nothing against gay people or homosexuals or anything like that. I don't personally agree with it, but, you know, I don't have anything against it. I just don't think it's something to be celebrated, is all. And that goes with anything like this. It's like you shouldn't be celebrated for changing your sex organs or putting on a dress or pretending to be something you're not. Like, another person I've seen on here is a YouTuber that goes by the name of Riley Dennis. This guy's pretty ridiculous on many levels. He makes some really, really stupid points. I'll actually probably leave a link to his channel in my description if you guys want to watch. Go check his stuff out. I'm not trying to like publicize him in any way, but he's a good example of what I'm talking about here. But yeah, that's just kind of why I wanted to make this video. I'll also leave a link to Steven Crowder did a video on this 10-year-old, 53-year-old man. That's where I kind of saw this. If you guys don't know, like I am pretty right-wing on here. Like I said, I don't try to get super political on this channel, and I'm not trying to like knock anyone's political views. In fact, I love open discussion about this. I'm not really a prideful guy when it comes to that. I have my opinions, but I realize it's just that, opinions. I'm not gonna sit here and start fights with people for no reason. But I do kind of want to talk about some things that I see that I don't agree with. That's kind of the point of YouTube, right? You be able to talk about what you want on here, and I know YouTube's changing where they're making it so certain opinions are being less publicized. But anyway, guys, that's just what I want to talk about. I'll leave the links in there, like I said, because you really got to like go watch this stuff or see it or read it for yourself to really get what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll leave a link for the Steven Crowder video, and then I will also leave a link to Riley Dennis's channel if you guys want to check that out. But anyway, guys, that's really all I wanted to bring up here. Do you guys think this kind of behavior is acceptable? Do you think that we should be celebrating transgender people? Do you think we should be doing gay pride or anything like that? Another one is Black History Month, and I've even talked to some black people that think that it's kind of a ridiculous thing to celebrate because it singles them out, honestly. I talked to one of my friends who's black, and he was basically saying how it just keeps bringing up the race issue. It's like people want to get over this whole racist thing, and then you got things like Black History Month that just bring it back. So yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to touch on. Sorry, this video went on a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. This has been Jigsaw097, and I will talk to you guys later.